Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. Super Bowl 58.
Set to kick off.
The long fortnight of Super Bowl week is over, and away we go in Super Bowl 58. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. He gets it in the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And here we are, just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. Flushed out right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On the give, this is Eckler. He's out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal. The handoff, it's Eckler. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
down as his Cincy defense stands up on third.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
And they'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
3-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. He'll fire one. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. This is overtime. Noah Fant, 67 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10. They begin with a quick throw out left. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Running on first down, Eckler. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Brings up second and 9 at the 46-yard line.
On second and 9, Jones. That's into the hands of Eckler. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Cardinals 3.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Operating from the gun, Jones. Almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
Incomplete.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will have a first and 10 from deep in their own territory. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it when they want to, like a good golfer can check one up. Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, Akers. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
And 10 at the 29-yard line.
That'll toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Throwing. Love. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Love. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as...
And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Back to throw. Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Jones. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bengals 45-yard.
Throwing again on second down. Jones is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And 1.
From the gun, Jones. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Jones now on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And his throw here is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Jones throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's got it complete to Gronkowski.
Pass. Complete to
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
Here's Jones. Off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Mike Jarwin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Cardinals 10, Bengals 7.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. Some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And they're getting down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Akers to start the 3rd quarter on the ground. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action this time with Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
On 3rd down, Love. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. Love, they go play action now. Out to his left. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's caught. He's got it for a bigger touchdown. DK Metcalf, 47 yards. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Bengals 14, Cardinals 10.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Jones. And he rifles one incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things out.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
28-yard line.
They'll run this with Akers. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Love now on second down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
To throw on 3rd down. Love. Flushed out right. Going for Metcalf. He's got it at the 15. And way in for a Cincinnati score. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Off-play action. Jones. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards the pickup there. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing, Jones. Right side here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. The play fake. Jones. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And some room to run now.
Well, this had trouble winning all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Following the interception, Love. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing again. Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On third down, Love. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And Myers able to knock it through, and that will get the lead up to 14. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
5-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Cheetah losing it to the pick. And they will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TV. What a moment for him, a pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, unfortunately I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison in the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic,
At their own,
Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all, and what a play here. Another pick 6 in the Super Bowl. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Great start to the second quarter, better than 30 yards. Jones now on first down. This is caught, but he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
4-yard line.
Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short.
At the goal line. A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Austin Eckler taking it in. And the Cardinals get a bit closer.
This is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a two-score lead, fourth quarter of this Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side, and they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there at 22. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Play fake. Here's Love. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. DK Metcalf with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
His kick.
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Bengals 38. Cardinals.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi Trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive 1st and 10. Jones throwing on 1st down. Flush to his right, and he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again, Jones. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. And he's got it open man. It's Gronkowski. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That's good.
An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
from the gun. Jones. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now Jones, off play action. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Jerry Chin picks it up. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
We always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Love from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. After the sack on 1st down, Jones throwing right, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
19 brings up 3rd down.
Off play action, Jones. And he's going to be brought down. Back in his own 6-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat, and he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Akers. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Again, it'll be Akers.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
They'll look to run with Akers.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Bengal Nation rejoice. Cincinnati has given you the Super Bowl title. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.